Hi guys, my name is Enebeli Japhet Chukuma, and I am producing these videos for students sitting the WAEC, NECO, and UTME examinations. In our last lesson, we were able to write an appropriate address, observing the punctuation marks, the capital and small letters, and the date. Today we are going to look at how to write the salutation. Okay, after writing the address, what you do is give a line and move to the left corner of your page and start writing. You must begin with the word dear. This is why we are talking about. Now, if you're writing to your father, you can either say dear father or dear dad. Or dear mom. You can also use the US spelling. But if you are going to use the US spelling, make sure you maintain this throughout your write-up. If you switch between British and American spellings, they'll punish you for that. They'll penalize you for that. Okay, now observe this. Dear father, there is a comma. Now for informal letter, I would advise that you avoid, dear father indicates perhaps you are not that close to your father. But if you say dear daddy, it shows this closeness, dear daddy. But please do not include dear popsy and other slangs that you use with your parents, okay? So dear father, sorry, dear daddy, dear dad, dear mom, okay? If you're writing to your parents, use either dear mom or dear dad, whichever you prefer. If you're writing to your uncle, your aunt, or your cousin, you say, dear uncle. Then you add one name. You can't just write dear uncle, you must add one name. Dear Auntie Rita. Dear Cousin Masters. I took this one from Tom and Jerry. Okay, now observe the punctuation marks, because if you do not, WAEC will deduct half mark each for each punctuation error, okay? So if you're writing to your father, of course, you have only one father, you have only one mom, so you do not need to add a name because they know you're writing to your parents. But if you're writing to your uncle, you need to include a name because there's this 99.9% possibility that you will have more than one uncle. Okay, if you're writing to your friend, you can just add the names, say dear John, dear Moses, okay? Yes, now, this is how you write your salutation, very easy. But there's something I usually tell my students. You say, in order to just grab the attention of the examiner, if you're writing a letter to your father, or let's start with your uncle, do something like this. Dear Uncle Dangote. Now, right here, or once any examiner says this, the examiner, might just be interested in your piece. The examiner will want to find out if you actually know Uncle Dangote. And if you do something like this, you'll have many things to write about, especially if you know the man, okay? Write about his philanthropism or, every other thing. But do not use slangs and all those. Just give us very good names. I mean, responsible names. Don't give us those nicknames some artists use, okay? So, dear Auntie Okonjo Iwala. Say, whoever sees this will want to know, even if you do something like this, dear Uncle Mikel, then you observe your comma. Okay, now use popular names. Even if you're writing to your parents, assume your father is one of these popular guys and just write about them. And that's how you're going to tickle the ears of the examiner. If you just write something blank, it's still okay. But if you really want to grab the attention of the examiner, you have to tempt him, okay? You have to tempt him. Dear Uncle Okocha, yes, I think. And you now start writing about footballers. Okay. Now, in our next lesson, we'll look at the first paragraph, the introductory part of the letter. Thank you very much.